All right. Let's run it back from the top. All right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Thursday afternoon. Another edition of KFTV Live presented by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com and use our code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. We got Starberry in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Stephon Marbury tapping in from the battlegrounds out there in NYC, man. Lock in, hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe to the channel, man. If you guys want to talk to Steph, call us up, 657-383-1509. Hit us up on the KFTV Discord or wherever you guys are watching from, man. Throw your questions in the chat, and we'll get them answered, man. So let's tap in. Peace, Star. How you feeling, bro?
I'm great, man. How you doing, man? Thanks for having me on. As always, it's always good to be on KFTV.
Yes, sir. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in New York. And last night it was a beautiful night in Miami, man. Cat, the breakout game, his first of many signature games. What'd you think about it last night, man?
You know, I look at him when I see him play. I know he's capable of doing that. He's not a guy that we should look at that will do that every night. You know what I'm saying? We need him to have those type of games where he's playing those monstrous style 20 games. You know what I'm saying? 25, 14. Those are consistent games. If we could get at least 20 and 15 from him every night, that right there gives us the opportunity to get 25, 30 every other night. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to have some 15 and 15 nights when Jalen has it going.
Yeah.
But the way how he played last night, it was no hesitation. He was catching and he was going. You know, I was speaking and talking about, you know, when he's playing now, he has to be aware that people are using center of gravity on him by getting lower when he's trying to back down. So when he's backing down, if he crab dribble and he gets lower, it's going to be harder to guard him. He just basically has to use his balance. That will get him into his jump hook a lot faster. Last night, you look at his clips, he was going quick. Right? And anyone who's scoring, when you watch them, when they're in score mode, you can tell. It's like playoff style. It's like no reaction. When you catch the basketball, you just go, you just shoot. You know what I'm saying? You can look at all his moves. Nothing was no hesitation. It was just going. But more importantly, you know, the way how Jalen played. Jalen, he adjusted last night from watching the film and him having those games where he's just scoring the basketball. He was playmaking. He was, you know, getting in the middle of the paint. You know what I'm saying? He was coming off a pick and roll. He wasn't splitting the rim. You know what I'm saying? He was coming off pick and roll. When he came off pick and roll, he was going downhill, and now he was making the defense make a decision. It wasn't nothing on the weak side for him to make a pass, so he was kicking out to Cat or kicking out to open shooters. So that style right now is how we need Jalen to take us. He has to play the point guard role right now, where he scores and he dimes. He dimes and he scores. You know, he plays defense because his defense is great. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. He's a solid defender. He gets offensive fouls. But getting Cat going early, that's going to be important. But it also opens up the game for other players like Deuce. You know what I'm saying? If Cat is playing inside out, that's going to create opportunities for other players, and other players need to be ready to step up and knock down shots and make plays.
No question about it. And like you said, I like the different shots that they were getting him. You know, he had some pick and pop, so he was firing away from three. He had some where they were just dumping it down to him in the low block. And like he said, making a quick decision against Bam or maybe the smaller defender on the mismatch and getting that jump hook. That jump hook is looking nice for him right now.
I mean, it's when it's one piece and there's one motion, it's easy to play. Even if you miss, you still stay in the groove. You know why you miss. You know what I'm saying? You know how to adjust. But when you're hesitating and you're like second guessing, this is the style that we're playing. Tibbs got a nice open offense style for you guys to run pick and roll, for you guys to make plays. It's going to take time for us to gel. We're not going to just gel just like that. just because these guys are good. They're good players. We had a whole different style the way how we played last year with
Different.
Dante. It was different, and
Different.
people can't look at last year as that being our team. This is a brand new team as far as adding 2 new pieces, adding the young guys that we have. You know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
the NBA. It's professional sports. You gotta adjust, right? Yeah, we don't have the same chemistry that we had last year, which is okay because we have good guys, so they will build that type of chemistry. They
Right.
will work towards that. It's not like we have guys that are creating any division inside of the locker room. That's not what's happening. We got really good guys. I was really happy to hear Robinson speak the way how he spoke about Cat. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You know,
Mitch.
because he's a big guy. That's his spot. That's his position. You know, so it's encouraging to see that when he gets back, he's going to bring a sense of presence. We don't have pressures. You know, you don't have
Yeah.
these type of
Yeah.
forces. You don't
They
got
not
these
full
guys
strength.
when you run these pick and rolls because it's different styles when Jay run pick and roll. The hefty lefty gets to the lane, it's over with. He's gonna get a pull up. It's a pull up. It's a foul. It's something gonna happen that's gonna be good. But he was forcing last game, and he made the adjustment this game, which is why we won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cat played well, but when you're the head of your team, which is Jalen Brunson, the hefty lefty, AKA, you know who he is. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? He got the basketball. His good things are bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? And as we saw, Cat getting the basketball, doing the things that he was doing, he was getting the basketball in good position.
That's the point guard responsibility.
Yeah, that's his job.
Yeah.
And that's why when I say he made the adjustment, that's the sign of a player forming into a player that recognizes, whether it was the coaching staff who went over film with him, whether it was him when he watched film himself after he watched. He was like, man, these are plays where I can get Cat the rock. These are plays where I can get myself a shot. These are plays, because pick and roll is not going to change when you come off pick and roll. You come off hard looking to score, and then your options are, you look where your options are based upon how they're playing pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? So for Jalen right now to come in and make that adjustment and Cat to play with the aggressiveness that they play with, we just got to find the consistency. We can find a consistency to play the way how we play. Because right now we play, we lose, and then we come back and we play a different style. We play better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta keep this. Let's maintain this and build on this.
Yeah, and that's really a product of Brunson, man, because since he's been here, it just seemed like every time he has a bad game and you listen to him in a press conference and he kind of has that awareness, that accountability of what he needs to do better in the next game, he usually does that. He usually does that. In the second half last night, he was on the money.
Look, he's trying to win a championship. He's not trying to win a scoring title or an assist leader, or he's not trying to. That's not what he's trying to do. He's trying to figure out a way to utilize his skill set to get on the basketball court, to get the information from Tibbs, from the coaching staff, and go on the basketball court and execute the game plan as the leader of the team with all of the other compadres that he's going on the court with.
You were at the Pacer game, you were at the Cavs game, and you're sitting there on the baseline. What's their communication like on both ends? Like, what are you hearing when they're trying to build that chemistry?
I don't hear them talking as much as I would like on defense. I don't feel like they're playing with that. Like, for instance, the first game, Bridges. This is his first game. He made the adjustment in the second game. You know what I'm saying? But defensively, if you're guarding a guy who's a rhythm player like Tatum, you know that he uses his hesitation dribble to get into his shot. He uses his hesitation dribble to make his move when he drives. Okay, it's inside of his game, right? So if you know that, you get up on the basketball, right, and you make him a driver, right, and then you try to play defense, stand in front of the ball, making him make a play. He made the adjustment the second game. I want to see all of us get on the same page with making the adjustment and doing the things that we need to do, because OG, Josh, and Jalen, those guys know how to make the adjustment amongst each other. You can tell when the guys that play with each other get on the court with each other, it's a different type of flow, a different type of energy. The guys that are watching who are new, they need to pay attention and watch what they do and how they flow inside of the offense. Because when we get stuck and the ball gets stagnant, then it's basically you just watch Jalen.
Yeah, that's true, man. And shout out to GQ in the chat. Franchise channel member, $5 super chat to Starberry translation. Jalen, we need more swishing and dishing. Well, he had 9 assists last night, 13 potential assists last night, and the potential is there when you have Cat out there, Mikal Bridges, OG. You know, the potential is there to get those numbers up, and I think he's going to do that. You're going to see a different Jalen Brunson this year, man.
Oh, but when he get going, when he get hot, it's over with. See, the best thing about being a scoring point guard is you're a threat every time you got the basketball. You know what I'm saying? So every time you touch the ball, you're a threat, right? When you start seeing teams throw rovers at the guard while as soon as the basketball comes into play to make you give up the basketball, deny you the basketball, take you out of your offense, that is a sign of respect. Okay, let's not get it twisted.
Yeah,
you know, us speaking and talking about him being a playmaker is what we need now. Because,
wait, repeat that because we lost your connection.
I said the way how we played last year is different than how we played this year. So we're not asking him to be different than how he plays. We want him to continue to be the scorer that he is. Because that's going to create other opportunities for him to get dimes. You know, if he getting dimes and he's scoring, that makes him illegal on the court. Now the court is going to be so wide open. It's going to be basically, you know, pick and roll. You make guys make a decision. Coach, if I leave somebody, if I don't, we give up with the team. So we make teams say, on their scouting reports, they say basically we got to pick our poison and what we're going to give up. And we can get to that space. We can get to that place in how we play. But it's going to start with our defense. That's why we need Bridges to get up on defense. Don't worry about getting beat. Just get up. You got Big Cat back there. You know what I'm saying? You got help. You gotta know that because he's playing with the. Now he has to have a different type of confidence when he's playing with this team. This is only 3 games. Them preseason games and them practices, none of that count. That's all preparation and just that's just part of getting you ready to get on the court. What count now are these games. This is where we get to see the chemistry build and grow.
CP the franchise, Stephon Marbury in the building. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe to the channel. You want to talk to Starberry, man, call us up, 657-383-1509, or you can hit us up on the KFTV Discord. Salute to everybody in the chat, all of our franchise channel members. Salute to you guys on this Thursday afternoon. You know, Josh Hart coming into this game was questionable. He was a little banged up with the contusion. Comes into the game, starts the game, is a monster on the boards, facilitating, keeping the offense flowing. I mean, he did everything that they needed from Josh Hart last night. Brilliant game by him, man.
I mean, he's just built different, that's all. I mean, now it's like he went and played for other teams, right? I was talking about this on the bench when I was sitting down with some of the guys. He went and he was playing for other teams and he wasn't being utilized in the way that he could be utilized. Because if teams knew that you can get this out of him, you want that. Every team want that. But, you know, tapping into a guy and getting him to bring that side of his game out is hard. It's a challenge for some coaches. You know, you got to really give that guy the opportunity. You got to be able to put him in position. The way how he plays is New York grit and grind. Period. Like he's like you can't design no guy to be that type of guy the way how he is for New York. And then he feeds off of that energy. Like he got hit. I was like, oh, he gonna be all right, he gonna get up. But then when I seen how he got hit in his shin, I was like, oh, that hurt.
Yeah,
I was like,
crazy,
oh, that hurt. And then he got up and then he started playing. I was like,
played some more.
This guy is definitely different, right? But when you look at him and how his built and how he trained, it's crazy. Like he builds himself up to be able to fall on the floor the way how he falls on the floor, to hit the ground the way how he hits the ground. Because when you hit the ground, it's real impact. Yeah, the floor has cushion and all that, but that floor hurt when you hit it. So, you know, yeah, you could be padded up and all of that, but his mind frame is, I do this for this team, and this is what teams know me as. And when teams scout and they say, well, you got to do this for Josh, and I'm telling you, do this, don't fall asleep. He'll have 3-4 rebounds in one possession. You don't even realize it.
Yeah.
And then push the ball downhill and score, you know what I'm saying? Score going coast to coast and then get a deflection. I want to see him stay on his feet more. The reason why he doesn't stay on his feet is because he doesn't look at the basket. If he starts shooting them little floaters, he'll be like Sean Marion. He'll shoot them little floaters. If it missed, he'll be able to go and get it right away because he knows how to rebound.
Yeah,
I want to see him add that to his game. Stop jumping in the air and make those passes. I don't want you passing. I want you going to the basket and trying to score in transition.
4-7 from the
or shooting
field.
A little floater.
Yeah. 4-7 from the field, 2 of 5 from downtown, 14 boards, 6 dimes. Josh Hart was on it, man. You know, Tibbs had a lot to say about OG, especially on his defense, both one-on-one and his team defense, just smothering cats out there. You didn't hear nothing from Jimmy last night. The OG effect. What's that like watching up close, man?
Let me tell you something. It started in preseason, okay? You watch OG in preseason, he was literally, his hands was on everything. His deflections and his length, I got a chance to see it even more. in preseason. Him diving on the floor for loose balls in preseason. He was playing like this. So his mind and how he was tuning was already translating into the game already. So seeing how he's playing right now, I expect that of him. For the amount of money that we're paying him, this is what he's supposed to do. This is what he's doing. This is what he's out there doing.
100%, man. CP the franchise, Stephon Marbury. Real Knicks fan talking in here. Let's go, man. We got Steph is outside in the concrete jungle. He's with the people. Beautiful day in New York City, man. Yeah, man. Happy to be talking Knicks with you. Absolutely. Shout out to Connor O'Neal, franchise channel member. $10 super chat. Says shout out to my guys CP and Starberry, sending love from Ireland. Let's go Knicks. This is our year.
Baby.
Let's go Knicks, man.
Go, Knicks.
Let's go. Absolutely. So Knicks will be in Detroit tomorrow, take on the Pistons, the second of a 4-game road trip. That should be another game, you know, they should be able to get, although Detroit has some young scrappers.
We're not good enough to be in that space right now. And I'm just gonna be honest. And I think, you know, as fans, we gotta submit to the fact that we're not last year. We're not that. Okay, right now we're now growing into who our identity can be. That last night, our identity can be against the Pacers with Bridges. We got to put it all together. You know, like the Celtics, that's a whole package. You know, when you watch that, that's a package. That's a whole full. That's a whole full meal. Once we get into that space, we're gonna be able to start saying, yeah, when we go in Detroit, we should be able to take care of business. We going to Detroit. Detroit is looking at us like, yeah, we watched them play against Cleveland. These are the things that we can do. It's early.
Yeah.
We can get one. We can go. They coming in here. Don't go off for last year. That ain't the same team. They got some of the same players.
Yeah.
But they got different dudes. This is what we got to do. We do this. We do that. Look. You see what they did? They definitely taking the pace because it's only 3-4. It's not even 5 games. So you going off your first 3 games, your first 5 games, you still in that 5-game slot and how you looking at teams and how they playing. So we got to go in there now, mind framed up, like, okay, we building on what we had, what we did in the Miami game. We taking some quarters from even the Boston game. We take some quarters. I take Bridges games at the end, like in the second half, that led him into playing in the way how he played against the Pacers.
Yeah.
He didn't stop. True. That was great. He kept playing. And I was funny. I was listening to the show like 5 a.m. I was listening to you. He was like, yeah, Steph is he's probably listening right now. I was listening. I was laughing like, yeah, I'm listening right now. For sure. When he was talking about it, he gave his 5. He gave his starting 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at our team and I'm like, okay, we got the opportunity to really grow. And when the playoffs come, we could be that team and people be like, man, this team is peaking at the right time. Because people were speaking about us, about how we were, last year, about this year. Now people got a different perspective about us when they watch us play now. They don't look at us the way they looked at us last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, good points. Good points, man. Deuce McBride. Deuce chipped in with 10 last night. Good defense. Had a clutch offensive rebound that led to a Brunson 3. He's filling in that 6-man role, man. They give him a lot of trust this year. He's delivering so far.
Look. The most impressive thing at the beginning of the season for our season as a Knicks fan was hearing him tell the next generation of kids, because he's one of the next generation of kids, but to hear him say how to build trust, not in the NBA, with Tibbs. There's a difference. It's a different system, different formula. Everything is completely different. Every snowflake is different. Every coach is different. So the NBA is different. How to build trust with Tibbs. Don't come out here BSing. Thinking, I'm out here garbage time. My girl here watching me play. I'm not going to, I'm just going to go through the motions. Nah, you go as hard as you can. Try to get 10. Try to get 10. Play a solid D. Play your principle style defense and how you play defense. You're supposed to be there on the nail, be there on the nail. You're supposed to be up pressure in the basketball, follow the game plan all the way through. You do that. Now I see you did that. Young fellas, young players don't know. Stick to the script. The script is, this is the game plan. Go look at the boys, study it, memorize it. So when you get in the game, you don't get in the game going under pick and roll when you're supposed to go over just because you in doo-doo time.
That's fair, man. That's a good point. Thoughts on Huck Porty so far? Thoughts on Huck Porty so far? He got some extensive backup 5 minutes in the Cleveland game. What do you think about him so far?
Look. At the end of the day, big fella, he's athletic. Do your job and work on your game. Work on your game in the morning and after practice. That's it. Like, roll hard. You set a pick, don't get offensive fouls. Screen, dive hard, suck in the defense because they know it's 2 if you go up. Be looking for lobs. Stay in the dunking slot. You know what I'm saying? Read the defense. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't reach. Don't try to block shots that you can't block. You know what I'm saying? Change shots. Stay down. Stay up on defense. Talk. Communicate. Be a facilitator. You know what I'm saying? Start turning before you get to half court so you know what's going on. Be the quarterback on defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we want our young player to do. I hope he can hear this so he'll know, like, I go on the court, I do these things, focus on it. It's a lot to be consistent at. But that's what a pro does. That's what nice dudes do. They come in the league and they make those adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You look at Wally Szczerbiak. Wally Szczerbiak wasn't the best basketball player, but he knew what he came in, he shot the basketball. He did what he's supposed to do. Made a nice living, did what he's supposed to do, and now look at him. Eating nice on the low. Eating nice on the low. Ain't bothering nobody. I seen him in the low. He just see me in passing. He was busy. I was busy. I was looking at him like,
doing his thing. Just enjoying the fruits of his labor, man.
Why not? Why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not? It's a beautiful thing.
100%, man. What you gonna get into for the rest of the day, man?
Today I'm going to go have dinner with a business partner.
Nice.
I'm thankful that I can have this meeting with this business partner because he's always busy.
Yeah.
So, I'm in NYC. I'm enjoying this time of the year. It's such a beautiful moment because, when the leaves are preparing to come off, right?
Yeah.
Because it knows winter is coming.
It's time, yeah.
Right? So, it's time, right? And, the weather is like where the kids can still wear their little jumpers and then put the sweater on and a hat if they get cold.
Yeah.
So this time in New York, growing up, you can feel the seasons of your life, of how you live and how you dress right now from when you was young to when you older. And I think, you got to grow up in New York to actually understand what it is that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because people don't know you're going from like summer to windbreaker to, windbreaker to the hoodie windbreaker to with your windbreaker with your varsity to your scully.
Yeah.
It's like a whole
the
cycle.
Transformation. It's a cycle. It's a transformation, man.
And it's for me being home, because in Beijing there's no spring. It goes right in the summer. It goes right in the summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm home, or I'm home after like 15 years to be able to like see this, to do this, and like to do it older is pretty cool, because I have a way more appreciation for the life and being able to experience this.
Nah, that's real. That's real, man. That's an excellent perspective. And as you said, it comes with age and wisdom and understanding. You know what I mean? And now you're outside, like I said, enjoying the fruits of your labor and enjoying what Mother Nature has to provide, man.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
And make sure you check out Time Magazine.
Yeah.
You just got Time Invention. Yes, you just got Time. One of Time Inventions of the Year. Camelo, CHAMELO. Check it out.
Where you from?
Camelo.com. Time Invention of the Year. I'm like, my girl was like, so you really just like looking at this like, and it's no big deal. And I'm like, I'm just blessed, and I'm just thankful to God that I'm able to be in this position after all of what I've experienced in my last 15 years of my life, to be in New York, going to Knicks games, still in front row, going to the Yankee game. I was with Brian Cashman last night.
You was in the building last night?
But yeah, I was in the building. That's why I couldn't watch the whole game.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to like be there and like, even though we lost, but we was there.
Yeah.
You know how I feel to win. We got a lot of them. So, you got to win some and lose some. That's what make the Yankees, because they're going to feel like and get ready for next year.
Yeah.
They're already getting ready for next year. You know what I'm saying? So, to like be home and experiencing all of this, I get to go to the Rangers game. The Rangers game is dope.
I like hockey games, man. Sometimes I like going to hockey games more than basketball. Just the live factor. Hockey is tough. You turn up.
Hockey is up. Yo, it's dope. It's like basketball.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you. I'm going on the show. Hockey to me is the hardest sport to play.
Sure.
I think it's the most difficult, the most complex sport on earth to play. Is no sport, and it should be recognized like that. I'm like, this completely dominates basketball. It completely dominates
baseball.
It's
pure skill. Pure skill.
It's pure skill.
Pure skill.
It's skill. It's IQ. It's like, you can't be stupid and play that game.
Yeah.
Like you could be a bruiser, but you gotta have some type of intellect as far as like everything from speed, from velocity to like cutting, sliding side to side, backwards. Yo, can you imagine going full speed and turn backwards, and then you gotta like, it's a whole goal back there? Yo,
100%, bro.
Stop it. They was asking me about it. I was like, oh, you don't know who you asking about this. They thought I was going to be like, I'm like, nah, my brother used to play hockey back in the day.
We in this. We know like, what's going on right now. You know what time it is.
I'm like, nah, this is real. I watch hockey growing up.
Like, me too, man. Me too. They get surprised when you drop that order. You drop them names on them. Like,
So, So, for me, and I'm not, I don't know the Yankee players because our tradition. It's like, you got to go study.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know our hockey players, but I know when I go watch, I know who nice.
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time. One more time. I lost that. You said, you know what?
I said, I know. I said, I don't know the names of all of the players, but once I watch them, once I see the first play, I know who nice.
Yeah. For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? I can tell right away who nice, and I can be like, oh, blah blah blah, and they be like, yeah, that person is the best player, and that one does this, and I'm like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
And then when my man explained hockey to me, and I was like, oh, I said, so basically everybody got to skate or it's offsides. It was like, yeah. I was like, so we in the game the whole time.
In it. No time off.
We in the
Nowhere to hide.
And yo, check it. So your man from the Celtics, the coach is like, yo, I think they should bring back fighting.
Brad Steve.
I was like,
Missoula.
I'm all the way in on it. I'm like, I believe if dudes know that they won't get fined and get suspended, I guarantee you. But if dudes do hook off, you make the fine real, make it a real. Like if I got cause, I should be able to get busy and duke it out, and we clear it out for like you give dudes like 15 seconds
just to shoot the fair one real quick.
You let him shoot a fair one, and that's, you basically you break the game. And you break the game, you turn on the light, you turn it into the entertainment. Y'all really want to shoot it and y'all want to duke it out? We're not gonna do it with the hands. We're gonna do it with real boxing gloves. We're gonna let y'all get it off for like 15 seconds. I guarantee you the wages and the bets will be crazy.
Numbers is going up. They worried about the numbers going down. Numbers is going right up.
Yo, the numbers, the NBA, they talking about the NBA right now. The numbers not good. Add this to it.
Right.
Do these.
Do these, bro.
Do these. I guarantee you. Cats won't, they're gonna think about it different, right? Right now they got Draymond Green to be the bully. I guarantee you he ain't the bully. I guarantee you he won't be the bully.
The bully is not yet known.
First right one,
yeah,
man, you get hit with that right one on his nose right here. It's up. It's over. It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
You know how you hit the dog in the nose. Don't hit
seeing
no dog
stars.
in the nose.
Seeing stars. Oh my God.
Why you crying, yo?
Yo, oh my God. Oh man, I would crack it up. Crack it up, man.
I'm telling you, like for real, think about it. Like look at it. Cause now you got a lot of dudes, they act like they tough. They really not tough. You know what's tough? You go up against Shaq, you go down the middle and he hit you. That's tough.
Yeah.
Not fronting like you want to get, like you going to hit somebody or you mush somebody.
Everybody breaking it up.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
yeah,
Stop it.
yeah.
Stop it. You're not gonna do that. You know what? You be tough. Wait till the players overtake your elbow and run it at the side of somebody's side. That's being tough. And then act like nothing happened and keep playing. And then go run next to him and then wait for him to do something to you. That's being
full
tough.
Speed. Oh man. Well, listen, man. I got a boogie. Well, yo, let's do this again. You're going to be out here. Let's get it cracking. Stephon Marbury, everybody. Camelo.com. Make sure you guys check him out. Yo, Steph, enjoy the day, man. I'll catch up with you, bro.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. All right, everybody. That was our guy, Stephon Marbury. Yo, I'm just cracking up to the point where I'm in tears, man. I'm in tears, but that's a great conversation with our brother, man. KFTV's own Starberry. Remember to support our sponsors, guys. Go to manscaped.com. Use promo code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. Shout out to our friends at Manscaped, always taking care of us. Try their new products, man. The Lawnmower 5.0 is always a good one. You have the new electric foil razor, the Chairman. And you got a ton of other products, man. Between the Beard Hedge, Kit the Handyman, Manscaped has everything for today's man. Plus the solution, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, cologne, anything you need to take care of your manscaping needs, you got it, man. So go to manscaped.com, use our code KFTV for 20% off plus free shipping. We will see you guys tomorrow, man. Knicks versus the Pistons. Knicks head to the Night's Watch. Let me know what you guys think. And once again, you already know this is the number one show for the fans, by the fans. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on Friday, man. Peace.